Hi, happy Labor Day, everyone. 1st of May. In Europe, the markets are closed, but in UK and especially in US, the market is still open. So within an hour, we expect some PMI numbers from the US and we see how far it can fall, industrial activities. Meanwhile, globally, the pandemic is growing at a pace that I've never seen before. 3.3 million people are infected globally and over 230,000 deaths already. There's some rumors about vaccines, but Bill Gates and WHO actually has said that for a vaccine we should wait a minimum of some months and maybe some years. So we will see what happens later today. Nevertheless, the markets are not following all the recent developments in vaccines, pandemic, deaths whatsoever. They're following another logic. And people ask me, how come? Well, first of all, what we have seen is that the Fed have used their unlimited power to support the markets. So they have expanded the mandate to even lend money, that's different than spending money, to the smaller businesses. It was launched yesterday and immediately you saw the reaction of the US dollar going down from 100.18 DXY to actually 99 something and today even to 98. This has resulted that the pound and especially the euro has taken force. If you look at the charts, new levels have been formed. Nevertheless, the risk actually uprised after the ring bell of Wall Street. Amazon came with numbers. They was quite okay, but they foresee $4 billion in pandemic measurements in Q2. So if you're an investor of Amazon, keep your stocks really tight, although we really feel that they have the best momentum after the post-pandemic economics. President Trump is vamping up his battle against China. So in a recent interview with Reuters, he's actually forcing up and giving that China is trying to do everything that he will lose the elections. So vamping up the scares of a trade war part 2. Nevertheless, you see that the risks are still on. The DAX is staying firmly above the 10,000 mark. The Dow Jones has retreated a little bit below the 24,000. Next week, when the markets are fully open, we will see what the right reaction are. Because there is a saying, stay away from the markets in May and go back in September. We'll see if that's still the reality. Further on, gold has also retreated from their all-time lows above the 1700 towards 1670 whatsoever. We will see what this means for the coming days to come. Is it the risk sentiment that's better performer, or has it to do that some investors are piling up their cash? Interesting to see those evolutions. Last but not least, in the cryptocurrency market, if you remember well, on the 12th of March, we actually gave the signal and said that the cryptocurrency, especially in Bitcoin, is looking really interesting to accelerate from above. And yesterday it has reached $9,300 plus, 300% up. If you look at the broader scope, you can look at Snapchat, one of my favorite stocks, actually went from $8 something to almost 70.5 yesterday as we speak. So many opportunities in the market. Stay safe and healthy, and we're looking forward for all the easing down and lockdowns, and see you soon.